All right. It's back to the hooded figure. And let's see, what is he going to do?
Paladin's not trying to kill him and give up fucking peacefully.
Huh.
Move on to the attack.
See.
I'm not.
He is going to touch his quarterstaff and imbue it with magic, and then he is going to turn and attack the big wolf that is attacking him.
Hooray for disadvantage.
And 4 does not hit.
Nope.
So that is his turn.
I would like to add that once I get bird out of my face, I turn, just yell, dodge!
All right, Elessar, your turn.
I'm gonna heed his warning.
Hey, that's a first.
That was 50 feet, was it? Yeah, it was.
Okay. And are you just moving?
Or did you just disengage? What advantage does disengaging have?
They wouldn't get an opportunity attack.
Opportunity attacks.
Oh, disengaging, yeah.
Yeah, there's like 5 opportunity attacks there waiting for you.
Yeah, look.
Technically,
4, 5.
technically
Yeah,
it's only 3 because you use your reaction to you use your reaction to opportunity attack.
Oh,
and because these reactions,
Oh,
they
yeah,
can't
the other
do
2
that.
already did that, yeah.
that's a good point.
Nope. They've already had their turn.
Yep.
At least, well, red number 2 wouldn't be able to, but the druid blue number 2 would be able to, because he had his turn after Adrik.
Right.
So he's got a new set of turns now.
Oh,
Would I
yeah.
be even able to like jump up and try to bite the birds?
Yeah, they're swarming in your space. They're trying to attack you, so you would be able to attack them. Yeah.
I should have moved there instead and like attack that one on number 3. Oh,
So
do they have to be?
Did you
on me?
disengage or no?
No, he
Yeah,
did
disengage.
disengage.
Okay.
Is disengage an action or?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. That's
Okay,
it then
so
for my turn.
you're gonna be there. Okay. All right, Dretan.
Okay, so I could just Eldritch Blast again because that's safe. Let's just do that, yeah. So I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast again. This time I'm splitting these shots because you get multiple with each as you go up with the levels of this thing. So I'm shooting 1 at number 2 and 1 at number 4 of the birds.
Okay.
Let me bring it up. There it is. That's a 7.
That misses. Okay. Throw it at number 4.
Right. That's a 10.
That misses.
I am just missing with this thing. I don't think I've actually hit once with these except on static objects.
Like the pillars to the bridge. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that's my turn. Nothing else.
All right. Zixo, do your damage.
Yes, I am going to do some damage. Although I'm not going to, the hand is still restraining him. I don't concentrate on that. Instead, I drop a shatter on that whole mess right there. Of course, shaping it around my good friend, the Paladin. But everybody else is going to take.
So how does that work when the birds are occupying his same space?
I can shape it so it just misses him.
Okay.
It's the evocation, special ability.
Right, but is it the 5 feet around him? Is it him as an entity?
Him as a creature. I can shape it around a creature.
All right. And how big?
What I do is I cause them to automatically save in their saving throw and then not take damage if they save. So they just shape around them.
So how big is Shatter? Is that 20 feet?
10-foot radius, 20-foot diameter. So I can get all of them.
You said that's
If I just put it right on that guy. Right. Sure.
Okay.
That way.
I'm gonna make some saves. So number 1.
Cool.
Constitution. Number 1 saves. Number 2 does not.
Which number 2 is he?
4 does not. Number 5 does not. Whew, and number 6 does not. So number 1 saves. So is it half damage for the save?
Yep. Did the guy being restrained, did he save?
Oh, I forgot about him.
Couldn't
No,
get
he did not.
Okay. So it's 3 to number 1 and 7 to everybody else.
Thunder damage. Okay. Okay, let me knock this down.
It should fuck up birds really well.
Fingers crossed.
Although it was really kind of a pretty weak.
All right. So as you cast your spell, you see the small pebbles and rocks on the ground shatter and burst apart, and you see blue number 2 slump down, and his body and the bark skin fades away, and his body goes back to a regular skin tone and smoothness, and he just falls down as you're. Does shatter require concentration, or is he still? Okay,
No,
so
I
he's
have the fist available to me.
okay. He's still slumps down in the fist then. The birds sort of react. They flutter a bit as the shatter is enacted, but they are still flying, and they all look semi-okay still. They're still ready and out for blood. So, Reed, your turn.
Well, I wanted to move, I guess, a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to go hide with Zoe and then sell the horses.
Okay.
I mean, that's at least 3/4 cover. He is a gnome.
Is it possible to tell if this guy is unconscious or dead?
Number 2?
Yeah.
Number 2 is dead.
Damn. Okay. Knowing exactly what Adric's about to try to pull off, Reed and the horse are going to disengage like hell.
Okay.
So
You might want to get behind me, by the way, because they're probably gonna.
I'm riding a
follow.
horse that can move twice as fast as you are. That can move
Oh,
twice
more
as fast
than
as
that.
you can.
More than that.
The birds
All
are
right,
going
all right.
somewhere, guys. They go next.
Yeah, Reed's just gonna get
All
all the way
right.
back here.
Kai, your turn.
Oh.
Now feel
Okay.
the wrath of
Whoa,
the
robot.
Ranger. I'm gonna attack numbers. What?
Just keep
It's okay.
going.
Which one are you attacking?
Number 6.
Number 3. Okay.
No, number 6.
Oh, 6. Sorry. All
Nice
right.
shot.
Yeah.
Finally, so it hits the damn birds.
Nice. Okay. Roll your damage and roll your other damage. Your hunter's mark.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And my do I have to roll hunter's mark for each of my attack? Or it's just one time?
If it falls along the same idea of hex, where each time you do damage to a person, they takes the extra dice of damage.
So yeah, so each attack would trigger hunter's mark.
Okay. There's my
So
hunter's mark
15.
on number 6 and my extra attack. Oop.
7.
On number 6. Still on number 6. Does that hit?
18? Yes, 18 hits.
And there's my attack and there's my hunter's mark.
Okay. All right, number 6. You've thinned number 6 down. You can tell that there's only a few birds left in number 6's swarm.
Collateral.
And I get to attack my Hoodbreaker on number, what is that?
Number 5 or number 4?
Number 5. That's cool.
Okay.
Number 5.
Okay, go ahead, roll. Are you gonna roll it again, Kai, for your horde breaker?
I think he's having internet problems considering the robot voice.
Maybe.
Yo, Kai, we can't hear you.
Yeah, might have disconnected.
Do 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 do.
Nope, he activated his mic just now.
Shit, I never would have guessed this would bring things to such a screeching halt.
Well, I mean, I could go on and just have it retroactively attack.
There he goes. There he goes.
Oh, there he goes.
All right.
Here he comes.
You there, Kai?
I think.
Hello. Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay.
I think he just reset his router probably.
Go ahead, roll for Hordebreaker.
Yeah, that 21, right? Okay. There. Number 5 takes 9 damage.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
How many
So
things?
Hordebreaker's 1 extra attack, right?
Yeah, it's only should be
Yeah,
only one.
just that.
Okay, you just hit it twice.
Just
Okay.
that.
So is that the damage? Yeah.
Yeah,
it
was
does
just
nine
that.
damage.
And I'm
Okay.
gonna move nowhere. So that's my turn, guys.
All right.
Take
Okay.
it, birds.
Let's see here.
Birds. Oh, I hope they clutter around their corpses and pick on them for a bit.
No.
Great. Hell, I mean,
There.
maybe. All right.
He's gonna attack,
Guys, tonight's bird feast on me.
and they miss.
All right.
He's gonna go.
What birds are they? Are they
No,
actual
actually,
like?
I
meaty
hope.
birds?
I hope they all clump on me. Bring them all on, please.
Nope. You said a word.
12 does not hit.
Nope. And I said clump.
Nope.
Oh shit! Now am I disconnecting?
Nope.
All right.
I can hear you.
All right. I was gonna be very upset with things. God.
22.
Leave the
Ew, that's
fucking
gonna
wolf
hit.
alone.
What?
So 8 damage on the dire wolf.
God.
21 and another 10 damage on the dire wolf.
God damn it.
Hey, you're just a nice big target. I can clump a whole bunch of them on you.
Yeah.
And 3 gets to move now. So 3 is going to go right here. And he's going to attack 20.
On Kai.
Oh, 14 damage.
Good lord.
No problem.
That was max.
That's lot of pecks on my head. But still.
Yeah. Drew some blood. All right, Adrik, do your damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swipe at the. Actually, nah. I'm gonna cast Burning Hands. I don't know. It's around me, so I guess stick my hands out and just kind of spin around a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, just facing.
Firebending.
Yeah, just a fireball going that way, 15 feet.
Not fireball.
Ooh,
Whoa.
I like that a lot.
No, that didn't do what I wanted.
Still cool.
Maybe this one? No.
No, but I'll remember that you have that.
Show us all of them.
It's like I feel like I'm getting the VIP treatment. I love it.
Here we go. Here we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Dexterity save. And they saved. So this is half damage.
Yeah, 5 damage.
5 fire damage. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
And that'll. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Elessar, your turn.
Can I summon my own swarm?
You would have to shape change out in order to cast the spell. So you'd have to revert your shape change. And I don't know if
Bird combat.
that's not an action, is it?
I think it was a bonus action.
Mm,
I think it's just shape change back. It has to be. Ooh, that's a cool.
I think it's a.
That's a
Say again.
As a moon druid, you can take the bonus action or the action to shift into. I don't know about shifting out.
Let me look it up really fast.
This was a point of contention last time too.
I feel like we've talked about this before.
I'm probably just gonna tank the next turn. But I have more AC.
You'll only tank if we don't kill them all.
No, there's a thing that's tanking to death.
We won't let that happen.
Well, remember
You
also,
could also-
these are temporary hit points he's losing, so I mean,
Yeah, it's only temporary hit points.
I can respect that.
He's basically Diva right now. We're good until he loses the mech.
And
Yep.
then it's like, oh, I mean, you can still slap people around a bit.
What I'm,
These guys'
what I'm
little
gonna do
pistol
is
that's super overpowered.
I'm gonna disengage, but I'm gonna make sure that 4 gets my attention.
How are you gonna do
Like,
that?
I'm gonna just run past 4. They'll be like, "Ooh, food." This is what I'm guessing they like. So, and then I'm gonna move over here,
Okay.
and I hope to God that they just follow me instead of the rest of the party.
Okay. Disengage with the movement.
Yeah.
And that's your
that's
okay.
okay.
Dretan.
All right. How large is that area that I can cast this in? I've been trying to figure this out for a couple seconds. Couldn't find it. 10-foot radius sphere.
That's 20 feet.
That is 20 feet. Alt. That's the wrong one. I want to do Alt. There we go. That.
Ooh.
I'm using Shatter right there.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That is a
3d8.
DC 13 Constitution saving throw. Or they take, if it would cast, come on. There. Or they take 16 damage.
Or
Okay,
8
only 6
fail.
saved, so they get half damage.
Yep.
half damage.
Okay.
As this very loud shatter.
That was much better than my shatter.
That was
Twice
way
as
good.
Also, bonus action, Bardic Inspiration, Adrik. Woo!
Okay, your shatter actually erupts right in that circle, and it blasts number 2 out of the sky, and every single other bird swarm in there is down to just one wounded little bird.
Fuck you,
Nice.
birds!
Nicely done.
Yep.
Okay, Zixo.
I'm gonna try and pop up over the, or actually pop under the head of that Palmino horse. I guess the spotted white one, and shoot acid at numbers 5 and 6.
Okay.
You shoot and you miss, and then gravity takes and it lands on top of Elessar.
So each will take 9 if they fail their dexterity saving throws.
They both save.
Bastards.
16 and a 20.
Darn.
They're birds.
I'm
They're
gonna-
pretty dexterous.
I tried, but I'm gonna hide back in there.
Okay. Reed, your turn.
Participation.
Okay, so here's a fun question. Just to see what I'm able to do. I'm reading 2-weapon fighting. It says that you're allowed to do it if the second weapon is light, but it also says if the weapon has a thrown property, you can throw it. Does it have to be a light thrown weapon to pull that off?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no,
it does.
he could do 2 light like short swords.
Yeah.
Well, what I was going after is could I attack and then throw
Right,
a
but he can't-
javelin? But
Yeah,
a
you can't do a
javelin's
javelin. Yeah.
not light. Okay.
No, you
No,
do hand axes.
Yeah,
well,
no, you
Reed
cannot.
has
It would need to be a
surprising lack
dagger or
of
a hand
axes.
axe.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What? You don't throw scimitars? What kind of shit are you into?
Come on, man.
I didn't
Gotta
get
throw the
6 for
sickles around.
free. Okay, so Reed's gonna move over here on the horse, and then he's going to. I have to declare targets before my second attack, or can I attack first, see the resolve, and then attack second?
Let's.
You don't
Your
have to
second attack, is it just a general second attack?
It just like what I was gonna say is if I kill 5 with an attack,
Right.
Can I then
No,
choose
I
to
understand what
attack
you're doing,
6?
but your second, is it an extra attack as part of your
Yes.
level up?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you can do your first attack, and then you can name your second target.
Okay.
Yeah, you can space it out.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and do the first attack against 5 right there. There it is.
And that misses.
I'm also using the wrong damn longsword. Okay, we're gonna pretend I pulled the wrong longsword then, because I apparently have 2 still. And then second attack will also go against 5.
There you go. That one hits.
Okay.
Nice.
So much damage.
Adrik and Reed, you both still have Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah,
Well,
I keep
mine
forgetting
is
about that. But remember, I'm using the wrong sword anyway, so I mean.
Your first swing passes through the space of the bird and actually misses, but your return swing you sort of backhand it, almost like a tennis racket with the flat of your blade, and you just knock it right out of the sky and it falls to the ground.
Bird
Yeah,
bad, let's
instead.
go.
40 love. Okay.
All right,
Your turn.
Kai.
All right.
Shoot the birds.
Yeah, bird hunting. That's for number 6. And I believe that kills it.
Yes, because even though you have disadvantage, you still hit it. Yep. You nail you through the horde of birds that are attacking you. You somehow knock an arrow and fire and hit the other bird through Rede, even though Rede is acting as partial cover and everything. But that's okay. I'm not
Calm down,
complaining.
Legolas.
Reed totally gets like shot through the shoulder,
Okay.
doesn't notice all the other shit that's happened in this game.
It actually goes through the
now I have a
hole made by another
question.
wound.
I have a question. Can
Yeah?
I move my what is that? Hunter's mark before my extra attack?
Your bonus action to move it. So
But
yes, you can.
it's- Yeah, it's like taking my bonus action before my extra attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move it to this one, the flock over me.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'm gonna use my extra attack on it.
Okay.
Do you have disadvantage on that?
Yep. It doesn't matter because his
Doesn't matter.
first roll is
Yeah.
missing.
Okay. That's I guess that's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Birds.
All right. Number 3 is going to dodge. The birds dodge out of the way of your arrow, and they swoop down
Sorry.
and attack you for 16. 16 to hit.
It's number 1 up there.
Kai, does that hit 16? I think it does.
16?
Yeah.
That is.
Okay. And this one is still a nice big flock, so you take the 13 damage.
Ooh. That really hurts.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Rub some dirt in it.
Damn you birds getting back at me.
And number 4 is going to flutter up to Rede and attack. 14 misses. Correct?
Because he doesn't have his shield out yet, but yes, it still misses.
Okay. And now it's Adric's turn. Oh, wait, no. I forgot number 1. It's not your
There
turn yet.
you go.
Number 1's going to attack you.
18.
24. It's a critical.
That's
Bring
gonna hurt.
it.
Oh,
Bring it.
So 14 plus 8, 22.
I don't give a
Dude, that's
fuck.
half your health. You care.
Okay, now it's your turn.
I'm gonna stab the shit out of the last bird that touched me.
Stab the bird!
I'm gonna. It's gonna work eventually. I'd like to use my. Is it still a one? Is this still a 1d4 for the bardic inspiration?
Yes, it is. Actually, no, it's 26. I think that would help here.
You could technically hit it.
If you... Do you really think you're going
26?
to 6?
Ah, bitch.
You missed.
Quite the pickle I'm in. We're gonna. Shit.
This is
Yeah.
why you should be using Sacred Flame.
That's a turn. Get off my back, Mom.
Yes, Elessar, your turn.
Well, considering the rest of the birds got destroyed, I'm gonna make my way over to Adric's swarm and try to bite at them.
Bro,
Does that tactics apply?
Yes.
Bro,
I think it does.
Yes, I have advantage.
You have advantage?
Pack tactics.
Oh, that's right.
Tactics.
So, does 14 hit?
14 hits.
Okay, there you go. It is 3d6 plus 3.
Oh, Hockey, you lied to me. 7 plus 6 is not 14.
Hey,
No, but
it could have hit. So that means that it's AC.
There you go. 9
Okay.
damage.
okay. And is that? I assume that's piercing, right?
Could have sworn oh no, that was the 13 again.
Piercing.
Piercing
Oh,
damage.
sorry,
Okay.
Apparently, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be prone.
This is a horde. Dude.
Interesting.
You somehow take all the birds down.
It's immune to that condition, so it doesn't need to do that.
Damn it.
All right.
What I'm
You all done?
picturing is a dog sitting on its butt with like a swarm of like moths around it, chomping at them.
All right, Dretan.
All right, bonus action. I'm gonna move my hex from the dead druid guy
Okay.
over to number 3,
Okay.
and I don't know how that works. As I'm gonna hex an entire group of birds. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna then Eldritch Blast them. Maybe I can hit for once.
Okay.
Come on, do it. That's 21.
That hits.
All right, so that is 16
Holy
damage.
shit. Nice.
Nice. Plus your hex damage,
Plus 1d6 because of hex.
and that's necrotic, right?
Yes, that is.
Oh. Okay. You blast about 5 birds out of the sky. There's still one that's fluttering around.
Nice work, Dretan. I shoot, you cook, we eat.
There we go. Okay, Zixo.
Okay, Adrik looks really hurt.
Hey, Hockey.
He's huffing and puffing. He's got
Does
tears in his
Kai-
armor. Yeah.
Does Kai look hurt, or does Reed look hurt?
Reed does not. look hurt.
Reed is flashing his sword above his stallion, and he's looking just
All right,
like
he's looking heroic,
Yeah.
not hurt. Okay.
Kai looks hurt.
You know what? My hair are blonde, but it's red now.
Yeah,
but there's
yeah.
like only one bird fluttering around.
Mhm.
I'm shooting the one above Adrik then,
Okay,
and I miss.
that misses. All right.
I'm gonna go back to hiding.
Okay. Reed, your turn.
Okay, Reed's going to take his first swipe at the bastard bird above him. Actually, Reed's going to drop the not good sword, then pull the good sword, then take a swipe at the bastard bird above him.
Good idea.
I'll recover it later, but let's actually get some +1s in there. Hey, look, it worked!
There you go. There
Okay.
you go.
Okay.
Were you not using that one before?
No, I was
wasn't.
using the
No, it
regular and didn't notice because I didn't realize the one on
Dude.
top was the wrong one.
All right.
So yes,
That sword is
every
cursed.
attack so far has been on the bad sword. Yes,
Excellently done.
That
Okay.
bad sword's cursed.
it really was.
You cleave this bird in 2.
Awesome. And then Reed is going to have his horse move him around to where Adrik is. So
I told you.
can I go through Elessar? Is that something I can do? Even though he's huge.
He's
It is
fine.
half speed. It's difficult terrain.
Dude, you're gonna get a horse.
Okay, if I go
through a diamond.
here because the birds are atop Adrik, I can attack though.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're in his space. I just was having him
Okay.
able to move
Just wanted
his
to make
token.
sure. So I'll
Which
go
I
here,
appreciate.
and then I will take my second swing at this one.
You shouldn't be
I
happy.
want
about
to
it,
hit
psycho.
something.
And,
Nice, that hits.
and we're going to ignite this one.
It's a
Damn.
bird.
I don't know why that rolled twice.
Holy. Well, is it
It should be a level 1. I think that's because I have a potential for level 2, so it's a level 1.
okay?
so
So,
that's-
because you're
okay,
using
so
a first
7.
level first level spell slot,
Yeah,
it's
hold
just
on.
the 2d8.
It shouldn't. Oh, I don't even think it should be 2d8.
Hmm?
1 second.
It
It should be
It's
1d8.
2d8.
Right. It should be a.
No,
No,
the smite
it's-
is 2d8 plus 1d8 every
Additional level slot. Yeah. Okay, roll
Oh,
your sword
okay.
damage too.
Oh, right. Good point. I'm misreading this.
Good lord, 27 damage. What is-
Okay, you strike out. You sort of charge up, and as you're almost passing Adrik, you make this swipe, and every single bird in the swarm ignites and just roasts and falls to the ground.
A spell
I don't think
slot.
he
A spell slot well worth using. Okay, obviously that's my turn.
Hands, don't make
I think he like spammed his fucking sword like a fan, like in the Revolver Absalom gun spinning video.
All right,
Just
Kai.
obliterate all of them.
Let's finish this off.
Oh shit! Is anything left alive?
Yep,
Ah,
Kai has his
Just
one
the
bird.
one bird over Kai.
You better hit that one fucking bird.
Yes.
I'm not gonna waste my arrow at. I'm gonna use rapier.
Okay,
So you
Ouch.
dropped your bow?
that misses.
Extra
Again,
attack,
I'm
Ron.
gonna.
Okay,
I believe in you. Dude!
that
No,
misses
you're
as
supposed
well.
to use your rapier. Don't pick up Reed's longsword. Use the rapier.
All right, the birds get one
Oh,
last
man.
attack.
I
One
think your
last
rapier is set up incorrectly, but you should. I think you should be at like a +5 or +6 to hit, right? Because your dexterity and your proficiency.
Yeah.
Are you proficient in it?
As a ranger, yes.
Is he an elf? I know elves are proficient.
Wait, what have I done here? Okay. I haven't set damage.
Let's see.
I haven't set proficiency. Yep.
Yeah, you just gotta click the proficiency. So the first one would have been 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
I mean, I'm glad you got your shit
Both of
together.
them would hit. So go ahead, and just roll both damage. There you go.
9,
You
and-
expertly pierce all the way through the bird
There's
and sort
no-
of stick it on your rapier, and
rapier, and there's a fire going on in front of me. I'm gonna roast them.
there you go. You
Fuck
can roast the
you,
bird.
You got bird kebabs, man. You got bird kebabs.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
and you guys are out of combat.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
I want to look at these guys' staff he's got.
What the? They're throwing birds
staff?
and shit?
Both staffs are simple wood. They're just regular quarterstaffs, sort of worn and weathered, but they're just regular quarterstaffs.
Did you say he was wearing some sort of mask or something?
No,
Or
the
costume?
number one seems to have some feathers, almost decorative, on his cloak. He has a dark green cloak. Number two, well, and now it's all torn and bloody, but number two has the dark brown cloak.
Man, those people were crazy. They're talking about making us give the earth our blood. It was crazy.
I'm sorry. Come again?
They were like, the earth is in pain. Your blood will quench the
Wait.
thirst.
You understood them? Why didn't you get them off our ass?
They said our blood will quench the thirst. All right. At that point, it's no hold bars. We're killing them.
Fair point.
And besides, they kind of understood us, but trying to negotiate while we're getting attacked by birds and magical stuff is kind of hard.
Also, I'm gonna be curing myself because 18 is what my health
Ow.
said.
It was no big deal, right?
Nah.
Oh, they got nothing, guys. You see me rifling through the corpses, and I find nothing.
You're not.
You okay with that, Zixo? You want to stop picking up the body?
No, you don't. You don't have to investigate to search. You take a few minutes, take about 10, 15 minutes to sort of go over the bodies and sort of collect all the stuff they've got. You find 160 copper pieces, 35 gold pieces.
Oh, hold on. Wait.
Um,
Let me catch up to you because I've got to write this down.
Okay.
160 copper. Okay.
Sorry, 160 silver pieces.
Silver. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
35 gold pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll change back. Here you go.
Hey, we're getting money back finally.
You find on number one, he has 3 feathers that are in the sort of wrapped ceremoniously in almost this tissue-like paper. One is red and black, one is sort of a golden brown, and one is bright blue.
Okay.
Number 2 has 2 gems. To your best estimate, they're probably worth about 10 gold pieces each. They're sort of small, thumb-sized gems that are transparent blue.
Jeez, Adrik.
Let me look fast. Number 2 has a journal, a weathered journal. Sorry, hold on one second. I just have to find
I will
something.
fight you. Good lord, man.
Did you say 2 gems?
2 gems. 2 transparent pale blue gems.
That's what I have you have said so far.
Yeah, I have it in the treasure loots thing, Zixo.
I guess I don't have that. That's okay. There's a number 2 has a ragged, worn, and the notes in the journal seem to, over the last 5 or 6 entries, which are spaced, a couple days in between. Some of them are, the morning of one day and then the night of the next. So, about every 36 to 48 hours. They seem to be increasingly, as it gets to the end of the journal, more and more garbled and frantic. The writing style seems to have gotten choppier until it's almost illegible at the end. The last legible entry that's sort of intermixed among random symbols in the margins as well as in the spaces of the words, it reads, "I fear Falnaril is right. The land screams in pain, and we have yet to understand the cause. It seems the encroachment of local travelers might be to blame, as a trio of wandering bards came through 3 nights past, and we could feel nature convulse in their presence. Falnaril and I have devised a plan to call upon the earth to assault these foes. The next passers-by will feel the mother's wrath."
It was that bard guy. We knew he was bad.
Okay,
You talk to him. He's bad.
so
at
this
it.
isn't the language that they were speaking?
No, it's written in common.
Okay. And Reed's going to kind of ignore the fact that he was one of the ones who was really very specifically paying attention to that bard, and everybody kind of ignored him the first time.
Everybody roll perception.
Yep.
Boop, doop. Going to fail. 14.
All right, Zixo, you notice that both have rings on their left hands that are similar to Elessar's. And in fact, Elessar reaches down to grab both of them.
So Reed kind of canters up and says, "Elessar, what's going on?"
Well, you didn't notice it. You were 50 feet back. Only Zixo noticed.
Oh yeah, but I don't notice Elessar reaching down to grab things off dead bodies.
No, you rolled a 5. You hardly notice anything.
Okay, never mind then. I thought that was to see the rings. Apparently, I don't even see him bending down. I'm looking at the birds. Apparently,
Yeah, but I am gonna get up and say these guys were druids from my order. I
Whoa.
don't know why they would do something like this.
Well, they should have checked themselves before they wrecked themselves.
Yo!
And
Just for
inspiration for Zixo.
just for that.
Oh, I already have it. I've already been storing it.
well now.
Just for that, I'm going to spend my last bardic inspiration dice on him. Just for that.
And I should say, Dretan, you get inspiration for last episodes. I should have told you that as we started. I forgot to.
What, for shooting the bridge out?
What was
For
the journal?
jumping and shouting your healing word
For
as you
saving my
fly.
life, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, what was the journal? I was getting a drink.
It was a ragged worn journal. Paste it into.
It's in treasure loots. I copied most of it.
Here, I'll
Oh, okay.
treasure loots.
I kind of lagged behind a little bit toward the end, but I think I got most of the gist of it.
Here, I will just copy and paste right over the top what it is exactly. It won't let me. Is it full? It can't be full. Oh, edit. That would help. All right, there you go.
Meanwhile, all this was happening. We're just having a conversation about Yankee Doodle.
Yep. The entire time.
At least we had the courtesy of, whispering it and keeping it relatively to ourselves.
I couldn't handle it anymore. It was just like we're having this weird conversation.
Okay.
Oh, what did you want me to roll, by the way, to try and identify the feathers? There might have been something magical.
Oh, sure. You can either do a nature or a arcana. Whichever you're higher in, I'm fine with.
Now your blood's helping the soil, druid guy.
The birds, the bird feathers aren't magical, as far as you know.
Yo,
But they were like purple with different colors, right?
Yes,
Reed,
they were
you
different
gotta-
colors.
Red,
You
black,
gotta
golden, brown.
put your
Dude,
knife
that's
on you.
Say again?
Did someone make them?
No, they were they seem natural to you. They're not painted or dyed.
Ah, okay. Did someone take them? Though?
Oh, I don't know.
The feathers, yeah, Zixo was interested in the feathers,
Okay.
but just because they're shiny. But I would also be interested in because they look interesting, not academically, but magically. Did I do an inspection on them, like a Arcana inspection?
Arcana or nature, whichever one's higher. Yeah. You don't sense any magic about them, but you do feel that this ceremonious nature that they were wrapped is important in some way.
Then I definitely hand them to Elessar.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So you guys have mostly broken camp. Everything is dead around you.
I want to try and harvest these birds and turn them into rations.
Okay. Yeah, they're just sort of they're small. They're smaller than quails. They're like almost swallows, or little larger than swallows. But yeah, go ahead and roll a survival check.
So halfling turkeys, then,
thing-
right?
Just a.
Yeah, totally.
So is it just Dretan who's going to do it, or is someone else going to help him?
Somebody help, for God's sakes.
No,
Considering
yeah.
Kai and most
No,
of them-
I do.
I'm sitting
Okay.
back watching the show.
I guess I'm doing this.
So I'll help you.
Yeah,
I'll help you clean it because we're gonna roast them all on the fire while we're cleaning up.
Yeah.
breaking camp.
Half of them already
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm sure
Actually-
Adrik wants to use a fireball to roast the rest.
Hang on. What? The question is, what did Shadow do?
In fact,
does it make them
Just in
explode?
case,
No.
Reed's gonna move over here, out of the AoE of that very obvious circle of birds.
What Shatter does is it's like a really loud sound that just kind of like kaboosh, and it makes a loud sound and it hurts.
I don't know if you watched Shrek, but remember when Fiona sung and made the bird explode?
No, it doesn't do that.
You're able to harvest probably about 5 rations worth from all the birds.
Hey, we all get a ration.
Oh, that's
Most
not
of us
bad.
get a ration.
You're a halfling. You only need half a ration. It's fine. You and the gnome can share.
Now, are you
I-
going to stay here and prepare them so that they can be saved, or are they going to be raw meat and be cooked later on?
Bird jerky.
Bird jerky.
Do you not understand the process of making jerky?
that
It
takes
takes
a
a
while.
It takes a while.
There's
Also, Adrik will politely decline this hunk of meat thing you've prepared.
Well, it's not like hunks of meat. They're actually it's like a bird body. We cleaned them and we basically.
As
Yeah.
much of a carnivore
Nobody's
I
got general repose, so these are
Yeah.
going to start decaying. So you can
no.
probably have them for lunch, and then anything later than that, you run
Yeah.
the risk of
I
being
think
poisoned.
honestly-
Hockey, you are wrong in that matter. I do.
Do you have
Wait,
prepared?
Are you
I do
seriously
not.
gonna cash on oppose on
No,
like
no.
7 spell slots to take care of all of them?
No, he's
No,
experienced in roadkill. Let's see what he has to say.
What I meant was nobody has it prepared.
Yeah.
I think we should probably prepare this stuff so that it'll keep.
You guys have fun with that.
What's
Well,
your
it-
opinion?
I'm kind of like looking at my saddlebags, which are crammed, packed full of
Packed
rations. But
food. Yeah. And don't you still have like a pound of jerky on you?
Actually, no, I ate that.
You
I
ate
ate
it all?
It's gone.
All right.
But
Back
didn't you
like
throw
day
it at
one.
something?
I thought it was used as a bait. in a trap.
No,
No.
we
He lit it on
salvaged some of
fire
it.
for the troll, but he was able to salvage about a pound of it. And like,
About a pound and a half, and I've eaten the rest of that.
Wasn't that the
Jesus.
giant, not the troll? That was the
It was
giant,
the
wasn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Man, it's almost been 6 months since this group's been going, hasn't it?
Getting
Getting
there.
there.
6 months.
It doesn't feel that quickly.
It's
Holy
been 4 months.
4 months?
No,
Oh,
no, we
We
started
started
in
December.
January.
We didn't.
Oh,
we didn't
Wait,
start-
November. Yes.
No, no.
Okay,
Yeah, because we
before
started
Christmas.
before Christmas.
I'll put it this way: this is session 13, so it has been 13 weeks.
The first pin. The
Wow.
first
Less
pin.
than
in
13
here,
weeks.
The first
Not-
pin is from December 9th.
Oh, okay,
So
Also,
it's
close
been
enough.
4 weeks.
also, for a month and a half now, we've been doing it bi-weekly, so don't forget that little
Yeah.
buffer.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, and then we missed what, 2 or 3 weeks here or there
That is
because
also
of
Yeah.
true. It's
holidays.
been 13
and whatnot,
sessions.
so-
There you go.
Anyway,
Crazy. Anyways, moving on. So, what are you guys doing? Leaving it up to you. Are you guys going to continue packing? Are you going to prepare these birds? What's going on?
after Zixo points to the fact that he's got like food busting the seams, I just like I have like a not turkey leg, but like one of the legs from the birds in my hand and just drop it and start walking away.
Yeah, and I've also asked if Pip could take Ariel, shoot back up and kind of do a circle route to see if there's anything else approaching us.
Okay. And she can go out how far again?
She can communicate with me up to a mile.
Holy crap. That's far. That's right.
Wait, no,
down here.
wait, no. This is different. I'm sorry. I have never actually cast the Find Familiar spell. You gave me Pip as a familiar through a relationship of
That's
the
right,
Pseudo Dragon, which is another way to get a familiar.
That's right.
And she can communicate with me up to 100 feet. Sorry. So she can go and do the search, but then she's got to come back within 100 feet to tell me
Right,
what she
right.
sees.
And her speed is what, 60 flying or 50 flying?
60 feet flying, and she has advantage on perception checks that rely on sight, hearing, or smell.
Okay, so she can go about 1.5 miles every hour. No, she can go 6 miles every hour. So about 15 minutes to go a mile, and then come back. No. I'm doing the math wrong. 20 minutes to go a mile and come back. Okay. So if you want her to do a circuit for about a mile, it'll take her about 20 minutes to a half an hour to do the complete circuit and get back in range to communicate with you.
Or just come back in range if she sees something immediately.
Okay. All right.
Well, let's go.
Okay. You guys pack up and head off. We'll take you to the map. I have these hexes. Each
Yeah.
hex is roughly, what did I decide? Roughly 5 miles. And you can travel 6, you can travel, no, not 5 miles. That's not right.
It's 6 miles.
You got it 6 miles on the map.
6. Yeah, no, I disregard that.
Disregard that. I fucked up. Moving on.
No, I had it smaller at first, but it was making it really awkward to look at.
Mm.
So I changed it. Here, I'll do it really fast. I can probably do it like this. Here we go.
Yep, you can change it immediately.
There we go. So each hex I think is about a day. No, that's not right either, because there's too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, we traveled 192 miles otherwise
Maybe it's 12.
from Altima Cove.
There we go. We'll just say whatever it is, you're about a day's out.
So 2 hexes about a day.
A hex and a half is about a day.
Okay.
Well, there's the golden
Now,
seagull.
now, when you say a hex and a half, are we talking flat to flat or point to point? 'Cause those are different distances.
Across 1 hex.
Yeah, I'm
Across
just
1.5 hex
I'm
is.
just giving you shit, Hockey.
I know. And you confused me about it. So way to go, you won.
Placement, right? Or the golden seagull.
Yes, about maybe more like right here.
All right.
I think he said the golden seagull was like right at the split.
Yeah, we're being close.
It was
to
right
the
after it,
hospitals,
yeah. So
As we go along, I'm gonna add like little dots to this, like we have an actual map, like
Yeah.
little tidbits, and just like, hey, this is what happened here. This is the location that we went to.
That's fine. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, so yep, you guys are traveling. You travel roughly about 4 miles. The landscape again, you notice it is dry. The dust is rising in the air. There's no water to keep the dust on the road down. In the distance ahead, you see dust trails off to the sides. It's becoming a little more populated in this area. You see farmhouses and whatnot, and travelers on the road. You travel roughly about 4 hours. It gets close to midday, and you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary other than the apparent dryness of the climate, where it should be, it should be getting into winter. It shouldn't be this dry and this warm. You know that the climate changes as you get closer to the coast. It should be a little more tropical, a little warmer, but not this warm. It seems a little unnatural. From your best guess, according to landmarks that the caravan drivers have said and small discussions with travelers coming the other way, you know that you're about 3 or 4 hours out from Falstead at this point. You're another half day's travel. So you can stop and eat. You guys are on horses, so you can eat as you're traveling that way. What would you like to do?
I would like to eat while on the horse because we've been set back so many times.
Yeah, I'm interested in actually getting to deliver this letter.
Okay.
Yeah. I wonder if salt is worth more. I wonder if not salt, but water is worth more than salt right now in this place. At this point.
As Dretan sort of muses about local economy and the interdependence of commodities on the open market, the rest of you continue to travel on, and you get to within sight of Falstead's walls off on the horizon.
Oh, fallen civilization.
As you approach the small stand of trees, you notice that there's actually a small farmhouse, a little larger than a farmhouse, almost like a small inn. And you come up upon it, and let me get on the right thing here. The sun is beginning to slink towards the mountains to the west, and you can tell that you'll probably reach Falstead before night falls. But up ahead, you see that small roadside inn, and
is there anybody out front?
A commotion is occurring in the road, however, outside the inn. As you come upon it a couple 100 feet out, you notice an older man with a peg leg and rumpled clothes is being held by 2 other men while several more stand in the street. A tall hooded man waving a great sword around is directing a couple of his men to carry crates and bags out of the inn and piling them in the street. A whistle from the tree line near where you guys are approaching.
God damn it!
Wrong, James. Leave it alone.
That's a different universe.
Are we in an episode of Cops right now?
Where's James when we need him? He could totally help with this situation.
And I like that comment.
In my defense, this was set before I even knew about the whole flag thing.
Fair enough.
The group makes out a tall figure turn. You hear the whistle, and the whistle makes the tall figure who is waving his greatsword around turn towards your group. And you hear him sort of project his voice so that you can hear. He says, hold on one second, let me get the script here.
Oh God, there's a script.
He says, "Aha, travelers, come to seek refuge. Look, Kaldar, you will again have an opportunity to share the warmth of your inn with the wary denizens of the roadway." And he sort of chuckles at that. You see the old man look down the road to your group, and then turns back to the hooded figure, and he spits at the ground, and you hear him say something, but you can't quite make it out. And the hooded figure strides up to the old man and backhands him and smacks him across the face. The old man slumps down against his captors and shakes his head to try and clear it. Yeah.
Is this
Dang,
this
you
figure with this
robotic.
big
Guys, I
sword?
don't-
Is he mounted?
Nope, they're all in the street. They're all
Okay,
just
so I'm gonna do that thing
walking.
that Reed never does. Reed's gonna draw his weapons and charge. He's not
I
happy
don't
about
think
that.
What?
Oh shit, Reed, no!
Oh,
No, that could be the cops, you idiot.
Okay.
yeah.
This is
All right,
bullshit.
you're about 150 feet out. So you charging in 6 seconds, you can cross 60 feet. So
On
in-
horse.
Well, remember, he's
I
on a
guess
war
dashing,
horse.
you can almost get there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So let's
God.
roll initiative. Let's roll initiative, everyone.
Okay.
No.
Let me get you guys on the page.
We just saw an asshole with a big sword beat the crap out of an elderly man. No, we're not doing that.
Oh boy.
Hope he's not a cop.
Asshole with big sword beat the crap out of an elderly man.
Holy shit!
Again,
Look
I'm
at
right.
from there.
I'm right behind. Oh yeah.
Reed!
No,
Who am I missing? Yeah,
I
I'm
will
on the
dispel
mouse.
magic your ass.
Okay.
Oh, hey guys, I don't have to be right next to him.
You know what? I'm actually a little bit relieved that the map is already set up.
He knows this
Yeah.
is gonna happen.
Where's? Oh, very important question. Where's the old man?
He's a different one there in the middle, I think.
He's right
I
there.
think that's it.
Ah.
No, the old man's right over here.
Oh really? I thought it was
Oh,
me.
Wait.
oh,
I thought he was the guy with the purple icon, or is that the
no,
captain?
That's the
guy.
hooded figure with the great sword. Yeah.
Oh boy!
Right, I should probably roll. My bad.
And he was just waving it around. Jesus! Someone's
Son
gonna
of
get
a
cleaned up.
bitch!
All right, Dretan, Reed.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Does Reed do his movement before initiative or?
Hey, Lamau.
All right.
That is a good
yes,
question.
Reed. You get
Okay.
a full turn, and then we will go into the turn order.
Okay, I need before it gets to my turn, I need some better description of these people, whether they look to be officials or bandits.
They seem to have similar garb. It is a bit, from your vantage point, it seems to be a bit ragged, but it does look official. You don't recognize it as Edrithian official, but it does look to be of matching sets. The green guys, number 1 and 2, seem to have some rank. Yeah.
Okay, so I get a turn ahead of time?
And
You
did
get a
they-
turn
I'm
right
sorry,
now.
Okay.
Did they kill the old man or just beat him up?
No,
Yes.
he just backhanded him. He was already beaten a little bit, but he's now been backhanded. He's a little groggy.
Okay, so purple guy backhanded him?
Yes.
And then backed off or something? Or he actually hit him that hard that he, stumbled that way?
No, he backed off a little
Okay.
bit.
Holy hill giant strength.
Yeah, let's remember that Reed's also on a war horse. He moves fast. Okay, what would Reed actually do? I mean, he's going to react. I'm just trying to decide what he's going to do when he gets there.
Fucking jumps in there, cuts off the fucking head of the captain.
It just looks around as if
We're
saying, like,
supposed to be good guys.
Well, yeah,
guys.
remember, Reed is lawful good. He's not going to just attack someone who looks like an officer, but he is pissed off that a potential innocent just got struck in front of him. So if this guy doesn't look lawful, he's not going to treat him lawful. Okay, so Reed's going to, again, he's going to draw his weapons, or draw his sword, draw his shield, and, kick his horse up and move quickly forward. And so he will go straight to...
Yeah, it takes your action to don the shield.
True. He's going to go here. So not quite within melee distance. And he is going to... Well, where did I just put that? There. And he's going to look very pissed. And then call out, "Why have you struck this man?" So,
And the hooded figure sees you charging up, and his men sort of back off and start grabbing weapons. The ones labeled blue knock arrows, And as you sort of pull up on your shiny horse and authoritatively ask your question, Purple guy calls out to you and he says, "Oh, no worries, friend. We're just trying to collect our tithe. Come, share with us. We won't bite." And he sort of sneers at the end, and his men nervously chuckle.